Well, hello everybody again. We haven't done a YouTube video for quite a while. If you've watched us, you already know us, that I'm Ed, and this is my beautiful wife, Marcia. Hi. Okay. Okay. We are the owners of Fremont Cutlery here at 823 West State Street, Fremont, Ohio. And we decided we wanted to talk a little bit about kitchen knives. Number one, I didn't realize it whenever we first started the business. People think that cutlery is just kitchen knives. And I've actually had a few people that thought cutlery was, tableware. Knives and forks and spoons. Yeah. I didn't realize that was like a common misconception. And really, cutlery is, the key word is cut. It's got a blade. There is industrial cutlery, and which is still really made a lot here in Fremont. But yeah, I didn't realize that. So today, though, we're going to make everybody happy that thinks when they think cutlery, they think kitchen knives, because that's what we're going to talk about a little bit today. Some of the things we probably ought to think about is, do you need a set? Like in a block or single knife?
Nice to have.
It's nice to have.
Yeah.
Do you use all the knives in your set?
No.
Okay, then maybe a set isn't the way to go.
Well, the set that we're going to show, I can tell you, I'll point out to you the knives I actually use every day.
Okay, but what about, but you use them all sometimes?
Yeah, sometimes, at some point in time, but they're my favorite ones that I actually like to use.
So
because I like the way it cuts.
Right. So it makes sense. Should you then maybe not buy a set? Should you just buy single knives that
I think you
to suit yourself?
I think you can. You can buy one to suit yourself for whatever you need. But the fact of the matter is, whenever you have a set, you have your option to pick and choose and also experiment about which knife is actually going to work and do the best for you.
For that job.
For that job,
that makes
exactly.
Sense. Yeah, it makes sense.
Because if you buy just one,
you're kind of stuck with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're kind of stuck with it.
Sort of.
So I'm stuck with it. We've got things on magnets here.
Yes.
We
really are.
So I don't know. I guess then it's up to you. I might have to show her how to get those off. But
no, I know how to get them off. It's just the cleaver that I'm worried about. Oh no, I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, we're sorry, we're being silly, but we'll show you a few of the individual knives that we have, and then we'll show you a set. We've got lots. So, how about it?
Okay, I'm gonna go with a very. It looks rather fancy, but what it is for cutting briskets. Everybody likes to have their briskets, during the
or hams.
Or ham during the summer, winter, holidays, whatever. And this here is a Kai Pro, I'm sorry. But anyways.
Were you looking at it in the camera?
Yeah, it's very nice. And we're asking like $90 for it, but it is to cut up or slice brisket, ham. You'd really, this would be very helpful to you.
She waves that around awful threateningly, if you ask me.
I have not yet.
I know, that thing is really sharp.
And
the reason it's such a good slicer is because of the length, and it's a straight blade. We have other slicers, but they're awesome. I'm going to show you one that's almost like the opposite, and that is an ulu. Have you ever, you've probably seen an ulu. They say that the Mexicans, Eskimos, wrong border. That the Eskimos up in Alaska, that they like these things a lot and use them for everything. And and we've got, this is the only one of these we've got. I mean, this style is the only one we've got. I've had we've had different ones before. This is the Great Alaskan Ulu, and it's nice and light. It comes with a nice little display that you can have it sitting out in your counter where it's handy. But people that love them, you know, you can rock them for slicing or whatever, you know, chop with them.
You know, that would be really great to cut up a pizza.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, maybe you need to take an Ulu home.
I just might have, because we're having pizza tomorrow after dinner.
Haha, she might take an Ulu home.
Yes.
In which case we'll only have one left then if she takes one home. So these are great. The Ulu, what else you got?
I got a hat. I don't want to call it a hatchet, but it is a cleaver. It's bone. What's the brand?
Oh, bone collector. It
Bone
doesn't
collector.
matter.
But anyways,
It's a forged cleaver.
it is a very heavy, a very heavy cleaver, and it's well made. So if you want to, okay, gentlemen, you're out, you've already got a deer, you want to take and dress your deer for cutting it up or whatever, you need one of these.
She'd have hot on that.
And actually, we got even a bigger
We have some
cleaver.
nice cleavers.
Yes. So, and they're not expensive at all. Very, very well made. I suggest come in and get it, once you get that buck,
Well,
which is only about a month away.
No, it's the deer season's already in for
Is it?
archery and that. Yeah,
Oh, well,
So,
come
yeah.
on in.
yeah,
Butcher your own
they are
deer.
great for deer processing. Once you have it clean, skinned and whatnot, start to cut it up. Great for dividing joints. But even in the kitchen, ladies, don't be afraid of cleavers.
Oh, cutting up
a
a
chicken.
roast chicken, yeah.
A chicken, something where you've got a big chunk of meat and you want to divide bones, fantastic thing. What else have we got here? We talked about sets.
This is a set that I own.
That's her set. I mean, not
Well,
this
not my
one,
set.
but she has this set.
Let me carefully. Okay. Yes, this is the set that this is the hen and rooster set. Okay, I'm gonna pull it out. If you listen really close, okay, it actually sharpens the knife.
No, it does not.
It doesn't?
It does
Oh,
not.
here I've been.
Those things are awful. Do not buy those things that got a sharpener in the block.
Well,
They're junk.
okay.
They're awful.
Then why do I hear that?
Because it's the ring of the metal coming out of the...
Oh, well, anyways, excuse me, I am so sorry. I have been led to believe all along.
No, those things are junk.
While I was at home, every time I pull out this knife, this is my favorite knife. Every time I pull out this knife, I'm thinking, oh, it's getting sharpened. Oh,
No,
well, now I know.
Don't do those things. They are not
Don't.
knife sharpeners. They're knife dullers.
But this is a hen and rooster. And I must say, these knives, if you've got anything to slice through. I was just recently, I had to cut up a head of cabbage. Oh my, it just cut right through it so effortlessly. And this was not a small headed cabbage, it was a large head. And it's just perfect. I mean,
they're great. They're great knives. They're a German company, outstanding quality stuff.
Yeah.
They don't make, sadly enough, don't make them in Germany anymore. But they're steel, their processes.
Yeah.
Beautiful things.
And here's even like the paring knife that goes with it.
Yeah, beautiful things.
And I will say that if you,
I was tired of holding it.
oh, sorry. But anyways, as you go and it's so very, very sharp.
Yeah.
You can see it glisten, the blade just glisten as it goes. But fits your hand really nicely. This is a beautiful set.
It really is.
Yeah,
It
and
is.
the scissors, the kitchen shears too. Yes, very durable, very good, very handleable. I use them a lot as well.
So we've got, and we've got
Other sets.
we've got a number of different sets by Hen and Rooster and Kai, and they're great stuff. And saved the best for last. Custom handmade right here in Fremont by GJ Knives, Greg Johns. Beautiful things, beautiful Damascus, amazing kitchen knives. That is the knife that you pass down to your kid, you know, grandkids,
Yep.
whatever. Beautiful thing, wooden side to go with it. And Greg makes these by hand. He even makes the wooden side. Fantastic things. Highly, highly recommend them. Not cheap. We're talking $350 for that knife, as compared to $100 for that Hen and Rooster set. You know, like $55.
Now, should you store that knife in the sheath at all times?
In that wooden one, as long as you got it perfectly dry, you can, yeah.
Okay.
But personally, I prefer that knives be kept dry and kept on.
Oh, magnets.
We've got a couple of really nice magnetic holders that you put on the wall. That one is a little more expensive. The one that or a little less expensive that she's got is a little smaller, a little plainer looking. We actually use ones exactly like this for display here in the store, and they're not expensive. They're $40 for this one, and like $14 for the one she's got.
And the magnet is so strong that it's actually holding up this here
Big Arch cleaver, yeah.
Yeah. So, and the way you would take and remove it would be very careful.
Yeah, you don't slide them off.
You lift them
And
up.
that's worth maybe demonstrating. If you get one of these like this, turn it and then take it off. Don't slide them off. Yeah, you look at the trouble she's having trying to slide that off.
I'm not trying. I'm trying to.
Yeah.
There. Oh, I'm sorry.
She was off camera, but that's what she just did the same thing. She turned it and lifted it. Yeah, you turn it.
That's the
and lift
only way you
All
can
right.
get them off.
So we're not going to bore you. Maybe we already have. Too late. Do you think it's too late? If we bored them?
I think.
We've bored them. We're sorry.
You've corrected me.
What do you mean I corrected you? I haven't corrected you on nothing. But, yeah, I haven't corrected you on anything.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah.
Now I know.
We'll not bore them on anything more.
Oh, by the way, if you have kitchen knives that you need to be sharpened by the time Thanksgiving comes around, bring them on in. Ed does a fantastic job of sharpening them, and yeah, you will be told very carefully handle these.
Handle carefully.
Yeah, handle carefully. All of these knives handle very carefully.
So, thanks for watching us.
Yes.
And come into 823 West. No, it's Adnall.